So I'm sitting there, barbecue sauce on my titties.
I'm sitting there, Danny DeVito's 3 lines deep on my chest.
What is that from?
Right now, 2027. Sorry, 20. Yeah. Welcome to the future. Sorry, April 27th, 2025.
Music?
Nothing yet.
Okay.
All right. Kenna may or may not be joining us. They probably just walked in as I messaged them where they are. Not where the fuck are you? But if they're okay, if they were still planning to come.
You messaged the location and they were suddenly there.
But hi, welcome. It's our weekly horror comedy campaign. A little bit horrific lately. Not so much comedy. Yeah.
We're the comedies. You know what? I was gonna try and separate all my dices. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm just gonna.
Chuck them in a pile like this.
So without much ado, I kind of want us to jump right into where we were, which was in the middle of combat after some great revelations while you guys were in the Feywilds with the Switch, which was that Terreigh, the boy which you rescued about 2 or 3 sessions ago, is actually Cassidy's child.
Nasty freak. How much do you owe in back child support?
That's a good question.
All his adventure earnings at the end of the campaign wiped out from the government.
Shit, guys, I gotta go on more quests.
Well, okay.
I'm rich, I'm poor.
I was going to say,
I'm gonna
that's
take you
only
to family to
because
the court.
he's claiming that I'm his dad, but you did say to Kenna that she realized that.
Look at
he
this.
was...
Cassidy's like, I need a paternity test. Prove that I'm the father.
Nah,
I don't know.
Never taken responsibility.
Nah, he wouldn't do that. If he was still under
Take
the
him to court.
if he was split personality, then yeah, he would most likely do that. But now, no,
Sir, can I ask you to face the tree, please?
All of this has happened relatively quickly as heat metal was cast upon Cassidy. Well across the battlefield with dozens of trees and thick werebeast boys in the way. Braddock, you don't really see frickin' any of this. You can...
I see literally a fire.
Yep, you
I
can
don't know,
barely...
4
there's
these
two
were creatures.
There's 2 giant bonfires,
Yeah.
the heat of battle, and the fire roaring. You have barely heard anything.
I heard we were fighting.
You heard what probably sounded like Sirmia or someone else saying "fuck" related to Sirmia attacking. So you hedged your bets and
It
started
went
the fight.
exactly how I thought this would. Okay. I don't know why we didn't.
She actually waited for a relatively responsible time to attack. I gotta give her credit.
Braddock was sitting there as he ran into the battle, just like, I don't know why we just didn't sneak around this whole thing. We didn't have to do it, but here we go!
Speaking of which, your turn. Currently surrounded by a bear folk who is large, a werewolf, and a water buffalo folk.
Okay. Well, yep. Which one was the one I heavily damaged? Was it the bear one so far?
Yes, he's the one you kind of laid into.
The werebear?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to keep up my barbarian reckless beginning. I will get to those in a second.
Oh no.
Not right now.
What if we run into the fuck werebeasts?
Plus my...
Oh, God.
Damn, John, I actually kind of wish I had thought of that. The were-catobletus.
Would it be were-fuck moose or fuck weremoose?
I think it'd be a were-fuck moose.
What this is right now. 23.
To hit, that hits.
There we go.
I think the fuck weremoose and the werefuck moose are 2 different things.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's fair. You want to fuck where?
34 damage.
All
and
right.
it is silvered weapon. Nice. All these are with a silvered weapon.
Right.
I'm going to keep up at the bear. Second attack is going to be a 26 to hit.
That hits.
What was
And
it?
that will be for 31 points of damage.
All right, you hack into him, and blood just kind of starts gushing out, and you feel like he looks like you fucked him up pretty good.
Okay. Is he like down?
No, he's not down.
Okay. I don't want him attacking me.
I understand. It's a bear person.
That's the thing. Third attack. God dang it. As much as I want to say that's a 16, it's cocked. It was 2 less this time. It will be a 26 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Ooh, nice. 37 points of damage.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do my bonus action and start cleaving. So it's cocked again. It will be a 24 to hit.
Oh, Jesus.
You have been chosen.
Yes.
Okay. 28 points of damage.
All right.
worry.
I'm going to
Cora's the nice
swing
one.
back now.
To this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just basically making a big woo!
She's already closing her eyes. That means that she's comfortable around you.
Does your thing increase crit range too? Or
No, it just
adds plus
it just
damage
adds plus
and attack?
it just adds +2 to the attack roll and to
Okay.
the damage roll.
Okay, couldn't remember. I was like,
I know it would
is
be
my
crazy
thing an
if it
18
reduced
to
the
20
critical.
right now, or a 19 to 20. So I don't crit. But I rolled an 18 on the die, which is
Yeah,
the
that
highest
hits.
I've rolled so far. Same thing. 13 plus 31 points of damage to the wolf one. Going to swing back now at the bear with my third attack of the cleave. That's a crit this time.
Yeah.
Dice. 33.
Oh, I see how it is. Let's put that button away.
78 points of damage
All right.
to the bear.
With what weapon?
Silver. Again, all of these are silver.
Which weapon though?
Oh, great axe.
All right. With that, you hack like thunk into the chest, and it like takes you a second to kind of hawk it out, but they like try to hold on to it, and then they just their eyes roll back, and you see them start to bleed out unconscious on the ground.
Okay. So that one's done. I think I'm going to turn around and look at the wolf and just be like, okay! And I'm going to action surge. And that will be a 28 to hit.
Yes.
31 points of damage on
Okay.
the wolf. And then second attack of it. That will be a 25.
Mm-hmm.
27 points of damage.
Ooh, you feel like some ribs crack as you make that strike.
And last one. Okay, you've rolled like 3 nat 1s. I'm so happy I got these other dice going. 22
To
hit.
hit,
Yeah.
they're gonna parry and knock it away with their scimitar that they have.
Okay.
The look of panic in their eyes as it comes in like.
Midwestern Rage!
It's the end of my turn.
Okay.
I think what I will do, just to make it slightly harder for him to flank me, is I'm just going to loop around so that guy can...
He does have reach with
Oh,
his...
he does?
He's got like his big chopper.
I did not see that. I will go back then.
He's a big boy with a pole axe.
Got it. We're good then.
All right, so Braddock, as you do that, you hear, as the battle sounded with the Alpha letting out a howl, you now hear from the hills above where you can see
Over hill, over dale.
Yeah, over hill, over dell. You hear, and you
There's
can
a
kind of
wolf.
turn over, and just because you're kind of far enough away from the fire where everybody else is it's like when you're standing on stage and the lights are hitting your eyes, you can only see so far in front of you. You're backstage for all intents and purposes and lighting, and you can see,
I know the
with the
phenomenon.
kind of ambient lighting from the fire, multiple bodies like through the brush.
That doesn't seem fun.
And you can see flashes through the sky.
Hey, Ron and Mari, you guys didn't think that you were going to be left alone, did you?
You want something? Go ahead.
Feel free to pass them around because if you guys don't take them now, I will accidentally eat all of them. that's my MO. Is I accidentally eat everything.
That's my MO. Ask anybody. Oh, and that's eat everything. That's eat everything brings.
You invite me to a party, I will eat you out of house at home.
I don't mean to. It's just I like food, and when it is near me, I can't control myself.
I get it. All right. Ron, Mare, you guys find yourselves flanked by two werebeasts.
Werebeasts? That ain't a thing. Fuck off.
Dude, I've got stats for were-praying mantises. Try me. Like, it's yeah. I'm like, I think that's just a
Werepire?
giant bug.
Werepire?
A werepire? Oh yeah. Well, they
Were
don't.
vampire?
I think you just die if you contract both diseases.
Oh,
I
God.
think they just kind of make you melt.
Ooh. Strategy. Anybody got a vampire around here? I really want to see what happens if you two fuck with each other.
Sermia's like, don't try it.
A were-praying mantis only goes to church on the holidays.
It's actually like if you try to put, similar magnets together, polarities, they expel apart. Except for the one werewolf where you're meant to be with them, and then it's the actual opposite. You actually get attracted. Wait, I just described Twilight. No.
I was like, let me guess. Is this Bella and Jacob, or...
Have you never watched any of that?
All right.
Exactly.
So, a swath of lycanthropes. I'm trying to call them werebeasts because technically lycanthrope is incorrect. That's only for the werewolves. Storm through the grass. Braddock, as the bear drops, you turn, and a were-ape just comes out. Big old sword. It almost looks comical, like gladiator armor on them, and they got like the big lip looking down at you.
It's a weregrog.
Yeah. The bats approach you and another were-gorilla dressed in much more what looks like almost ceremonial armor. You see he takes his two bone cudgels and snaps them together and casts Mass Cure Wounds. Picking him up, and I mean, he's not dead. He's just, he got knocked. A literal tree was on his stomach. He has internal bleeding that might have to be looked at after this if he survives.
well, he just got hit by a tree trunk.
That's what I'm saying.
Baby.
I just
Mike messaged me this week. He's like, "Is the hippo still alive?" I'm like, "Yeah, but he's not happy. He's
not
going
doing
to be
right.
pooping blood for like the rest of his life. Probably he's going to need a colostomy bag."
Well, considering the rest of his life is coming up pretty quick, I think
that
that's
gets
pretty...
me is like you don't heal that often, so I never prepare to file healing. But you heal just infrequently enough for me to think, oh, that's not worth preparing. But then when you do, it's like, ah!
Oh, I honestly forgot that you sometimes prepare that, and I'm really glad that you did just enough.
We're sorry, but your health plan doesn't cover a mass cure wounds spell.
That's so accurate. Okay, kill me extra for that reference now. We'll pretend that that's who they are.
I'm also really far away, so I don't think I was able to test it.
This is true. Alright, now it's the Alpha's turn, then Cassidy.
Oh god, it's a werepede. Not a were centipede, it's a were stampede. Difference.
All right. Cassidy.
One is hyphenated. One
The
isn't.
alpha is going to. He's going to use, first of all, before that turn, his pack leader ability, which costs 2 of his legendary actions. He's going to make some of his allies move up to half their speed without provoking attacks of opportunity. He's going to make them turn here.
Ooh.
A weirdillo!
He's
That's what
going
confused
to
with the weirdildo.
have them stand up. He's going to move in on Mort.
Well, he used 2 of his legendary actions, so that's good.
Also, did we take any kind of rest or did he get any kind of healing in the last camp session?
You got to rest, but you've taken damage.
Okay. We have a rough idea because last I checked I was at 20 HP.
Okay,
Well,
you got an actual long rest because the tall man gave you all basically protected you from the night hag in exchange for being able to consume Cassidy.
You used a healing spell on Terreigh, but then it was revealed that he was never injured and he was working with the wolves the whole time.
Yes.
So you did use up a healing spell.
I think you used some mass cure wounds before that, possibly.
Can't trust anyone who spells their last name or their name with
You,
EIGH.
Also, you took like 43 damage
Spawn.
last session.
That's true.
Canonically, every single one of his kids has betrayed him.
I think
I
we
do have
I
a-
think we found the common thread here.
Spell prepared, so I'm ready to break that out.
Great. Oh boy. All right, I've got my dice that have been rolling a lot really good lately. So I hope
Don't do
tonight's
that.
Gonna be...
Roll some other dice.
No. It'll be
Here,
fun. It'll
use
be fun.
any of my dice. They roll terrible.
Nope.
I got so many. Look, you can borrow any.
Last time I did that to Kenna, because they were rolling too well, they kept rolling nat 20s, so I can't do anything. We had somebody else roll for the character, and they kept rolling nat 20s. Sometimes it's just... To be fair, you have a dragon. It's the only way we can neuter you, is to have you not hit every time. Because every time you do hit, it's like... It's like every Justice League or Avengers story, step 1, take out Superman and Thor until the end game. Because if they're there, why are the rest of us even fucking here?
Captain Marvel as well.
Yeah, or Captain
just,
Marvel.
Just have Captain Marvel be somewhere else.
Come on, I
Alright.
only did 408 points of damage
Superman, the
once.
limitless power of Superman. First one taken out in every single JLA.
That's how it has to happen. All right, so
Mainly
Cassidy,
due to the writers doing whatever the hell they please.
oops. So what?
I don't want to get too far off topic, but I want to say there was a One Punch Man video game that was a 3v3 fighter, and the way that they implemented Saitama in the game is you get 2 characters, and you just have Saitama in the corner sprinting to the battle, and you have to survive with 2 characters until Saitama gets there, and then he just one-shots the entire enemy.
Honestly, great game design.
Yeah,
honestly, that's
if
really
you can
good game
if you can
design.
survive the 2v3, you get Saitama and you win the match.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's fun.
Like,
I'm just
Show me
picturing.
the light.
I'm just picturing like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, where it shows the guy running and then it cuts back. And he's still in the same place running. Then all of a sudden he's
It
just
works well too because, like, in his storyline, he is usually late.
The most OP superheroes are usually late.
But why do
Alright.
that? Like Captain Marvel.
Even the Flash, who was the fastest man alive.
Listen, it's easy to get distracted. The werewolf Cassidy is going to
Hence
stab down at
ADHD.
you.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright. Oh boy.
Are you the one prone right now?
Yes, I was.
You're going to take 19 slashing silver damage.
Okay. Silver does not affect me anymore because I don't have the werewolf.
Right, I mean, it still hurts, but
Still
it doesn't.
hurts, but it's not. Yeah.
It's not like ow, yow.
How much was it?
19.
19.
He's going to take
Haha,
another
this
sword
silver
slice at
damage now affects you fully. It affected me
Nat
before!
20.
you. Nat 20.
for what, damage?
We did. No, we didn't use one of yours last time. Yes, we did. We did use one
That's
of yours.
fine. I have 5 of them, so like we're good.
Okay.
And I can't see this.
Yeah, I'll stop that.
Okay. So regular damage for that one.
All right. You will take 14 slashing silver damage. He's going to take one more slash at you. Oh, it was almost at 20. But it's 20.
I can't do it.
31.
Yeah, so 31 hits.
Again, I got my own
14
things going
slashing
on over
damage.
here.
Okay.
And then he's going to take a bite at Talani. Oh, man. God, 26 to hit.
I'm pretty
sure that hits
that
the
does fit her, yeah. Does she have to do a save?
Yes, she
of the
will have to
bite?
do a con save. She is also going to take 14 piercing damage from the wolf bite. Does someone want to roll a Talani?
Constitution
I
save?
think it's a con save. Yes, it's a con save.
Does she have advantage on that?
Yeah, she's at the level I think she has advantage on. She gets it pretty early on. It's part of their
And do we know what her saving throw bonus is?
Plus, we could probably message her and she could send it. Or it might even be on there.
Yeah. Well, with advantage, it was 8 on the die.
Okay, so we'll see. That number's really going to matter. What that bonus is for her. Oh, I found my direction dice.
This will help too.
I thought you were about to eat it like a little piece of popcorn.
So Constitution is
Well, it's
a
pointing
thing,
down.
so she has at least a +4 to it because
Okay.
of proficiency. So we're at least the 12. I know she has to have at least a +3.
So plus 15 then?
So a 15, okay.
So that... So
Not
that...
+15.
Not plus 15, but she's got a 15 with all of her pluses.
Okay,
Yeah, I think so.
But okay, so a 15 on the Constitution saving throw.
That's a fail. She contracts lycanthropy. Just like Mort. Oh, by the way, you have a were curse.
Oh, you should have told me that.
Sorry, yeah, you got that too.
Yeah, which
don't
one does
worry,
he
we've
have?
got-
Do we know, or
Nope.
does it like randomly just show up one
Nope,
day?
I've got certain triggers that the source material tells me will just sort of set
Yeah.
it off.
Do I know
Well-
if I'm a wolf or can I pick what animal I become?
It depends what you got bit by. So you are were crocodile bite?
Oh.
Yes. Talani is a werewolf.
I was really
Oh, that
hoping-
feels weird. A lion that
Talani
transforms
or-
into a wolf.
Was it Talani or Sirmia?
I have
Talani
such a
right there.
bad identity crisis right now.
Wait, Talani got the disease too?
Talani just got bit and got the disease.
Oh, that was Talani. I thought you were doing Sirmia.
No, that was
So Talani.
Mort got it last week from the crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the alpha's turn. Sorry, Cassidy, it's your turn. Then Sirmia. I don't know if we have their sheet.
All right, so clearly
I see it's
Cassidy
the same
is
right
now
now.
going through some existential shit with the reveal that,
Damn.
oh my God, I have a son and he's working for the hag who killed my mother, or killed my father and cursed me. But so what he's going to do, as he's getting up from knocking, what
You need to go to therapy.
that he
You
most
could definitely
likely
use
does, yeah.
I'm right here, everybody.
As he's getting up, he
Hagatha's
wants
the
to
licensed therapist.
attach
He
the
decided to.
silvered, whatever the silver shackles, or whatever.
Okay.
He wants to attach them onto his gauntlet, so at least when he's hitting, like it will be silver on them.
All right, you are flat on your back.
And, but I'm going to be using half my movement to get up.
Okay.
You do have heat metal on you right now.
Yes.
Yeah, but I already have resistance to fire damage, so.
But heat metal gives you disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks,
That's true.
even with resistance.
Mm-hmm. It's a bad mamma jamma.
All right, so.
First of all, give me a quick sleight of hand to get those wrapped around you in the heat of battle after
Got it.
you've been like.
Alrighty then.
At disadvantage because of the.
At
Oh
disadvantage?
shit!
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, man. Yes. It's hot and uncomfortable to do
Ooh,
existence
okay.
right now.
That's good. Okay, this is good. So that at disadvantage, that would be a 27.
All right, so you manage to like kind of like, and your sweat is dropping and like falling on your like just evaporating immediately as you're feeling just the metal burn your body underneath. Even with like your kind of protective clothes, you're like, okay, this is this is uncomfortable. But you manage to successfully chain them to one of your gauntlets.
Okay, so then I'm going to proceed to attack that guy.
All right.
And
Just knocking.
actually, I'm going to maneuver so that I'm flanking him with Talani, so
Okay.
that way it'll be a flat roll
Okay.
instead of disadvantage. That is going to be a 23 to hit.
All right. You feel a weird tinge on you, Cassidy, as you see these like ethereal, like kind of silvery barbs wrap around your arm, and I need you to re-roll again and take the lower roll.
What spell was that?
Silvery barbs.
What?
That was
Lower
exact same
damage
roll. Exact same roll.
9?
What?
Did you roll twice?
Yeah, I just did.
It was lower roll.
Yeah, so. Oh, yeah.
5 though.
Oh wait, no, I only rolled 1 because I'm flanking, so it would be a flat roll.
Okay.
So
that's
like
right.
I said, flat, exact same roll that I got
Okay.
last time. So
Right.
still a 23 to
That
hit.
hits.
Okay. So you said silvery what?
Silvery barbs. It's a spell.
Oh, so someone. Do I see if it's
Someone
Terry
said that
who's
your
casting
mom-
that?
You can
or-
certainly check, but the heat metal spell
Someone
seems
said
to be
your mom
continuing
was
on you.
hit.
Ah, okay. So, well, yeah, if he's concentrating on that,
took
then it most likely
psychological
wouldn't be.
Emotional damage.
You just kind of feel bad in the middle of the spell or the attack. You're like,
Oh.
That was 15 points of it would now if silver was on there, but if the damage was anything other than bludgeoning, would the silver still have an effect? Like if I had it,
it just means that it actually hurts them. You need either
Okay.
a magic attack or a silvered attack to.
okay. So, but I can change the type of damage that's being dealt. So since it's silvered,
Well, here's my thing. Aren't the gauntlets part of your mystic mail?
the what?
The gauntlets? Aren't
No,
they
no.
part
The
of-
silver gauntlets was what we got from the mercenaries or the guys who were hunting the
Right, they're
werewolves.
like big chains with like manacles on them.
Yeah.
So, oh, you're just talking about what? So it's just like an attack plus your strength.
Yeah, so, but like I'm asking, because I have the ability to change the type of damage that my gauntlets are dishing out, I can make them bludgeoning, force.
That's your mystic mail gauntlets. You don't have your mystic mail.
Oh,
you have your
yeah,
Great Lord armor.
because it's so it automatically has to be,
Yeah, it's the D4, but it actually hurts them.
okay, so,
A D4?
Isn't it? Isn't that to hit a D4 plus your strength?
An unarmed strike is usually just your strength modifier, I believe, unless you're trained
Oh. Thought it was a D4 plus your strength.
I think that's if you're like.
in it. That's if you're
Oh,
like tavern
trained.
baller.
Oh, is it 1 plus your strength unarmed then? Because a punch still hurts, but it's not like a knockout
Let me
blow.
look at the character sheet, because just D20.
right, because if I'm not wearing my mystic armor right now, then I can't use the... I did not think about that when we talked
One
about it.
plus strength mod.
It just struck me. I would have thought about
1
it
plus
too. and brought
strength
it up.
mod.
Okay, 1 plus strength mod.
Okay, yeah, this did
It
not...
was the heat of the moment. Telling you what your heart
Listen,
meant.
I understand you were in the middle of the Feywild, you felt with nothing but fuck shit, and you have this armor that's like, put me on and you're invincible to necrotic damage. It's like, bro. And then you put it on, and then like in this middle of the moment, you're like, oh no. And you just like look at the... It's like, oh my god, you try
So
to
it
like,
would
shift
be
it.
1d4?
No, it'd be 1 plus your strength mod. Just the number 1 plus your strength modifier.
So it would be 4 damage.
Yes. And you just like punch him in the back,
I thought about using him for more.
yeah, smelling
So-
a burning as like
Oh,
the silver
right.
kind of like makes the hair
It's like
singe
the
a little bit.
Would it be considered an action to remove the armor?
No, it takes a minute. What is it? Heavy armor, medium armor?
It would be medium armor.
1 minute. That's 10 rounds to remove the armor.
Well, yeah, I wish I had thought of this before going in. Yeah, because now I'm stuck in the armor. It's going to take the rest of the battle for me to get it off because it's under heat metal. I don't
Or
like.
you just smack the crap out of your child.
I mean, you could do that as well.
Spank it!
Okay, so
Child abuse.
So realizing the situation he's currently in, he's
Start flicking him in the air.
Bad Terry.
how much movement?
I did
if
not
I use
raise you
half
like
of my
this.
movement to get up, and then how much movement have I done so far?
Well, here's
Have
the
to
problem:
stand up.
is have to stand up, but you got to remember, all movement in the Feywild is difficult terrain. So you have half up, but any movement from where you go is going to be.
That is good to know. I
Yes.
did not realize.
We
was
did
all
it in the
difficult
first two
terrain.
fights, and then the last two sessions we forgot. Luckily, they were pretty much both inside houses.
Are the were
I just thought it was
they
because we were in
have as well?
swamps.
No, I mean,
Not yet.
there you go.
Just wait till my next turn.
I'll get you.
Damn it! Now I don't know what to
See
do.
you
He's just going to try to appeal to his son that he did not know he had. He's going to be like,
That's a really good statement. He's gonna try to appeal to that kid that I've been neglecting.
that he did not know he had. He would obviously, if he knew he had a kid, like,
Is it
He would-
obvious?
come on, man. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
I don't know. You were just whoring around there for a while.
Yeah, Mort's reaction.
while I was under a curse that affected my personality.
Unprotected?
Hey, you could have had the sex, and like Mort said, just protected.
Oh my god.
I have
Anyway,
to run a class for you, young man.
He's right. You know what? Here, citation. Here you go. You got to attend this class.
okay, so
Community service.
Keep it gracious.
are you done? Are you done?
Save room for Aegis.
So he is going to
Save room for Aegis.
he's gonna
Save
yell
room
out
for
to Terry.
Zabalba.
He's gonna say, Terry, I am so sorry. I did not know that I had a kid, and obviously, if I did, I would have done things differently. I don't know
He's
what.
lying.
Would you shut up? I'm trying to have an emotional moment here.
Yeah, it's a weird time to apologize now that he's casting a spell on me.
I don't know what she's promised you, but she will not keep it. She's a hag, so most likely she's just going. She's just going to.
Yeah, don't make your apology.
Just
about
like what you promised to my mom and you couldn't keep, and he like continues to like his arms like crush the spell on you.
One of the trees. What line did you use on her?
Yeah, first rule of apologizing: don't pivot and start talking about what
Sermia
somebody
says
else
that their
did
sheet
wrong.
is public on Shard.
What?
Sermia says their sheet is public on Shard.
I don't know
many
what it's going to take to convince you to do the right thing, but if you just give me a chance, I promise I'll be better.
I am doing the right thing, Father. This is justice for so many people. And he just this look of it twisted, like the face looks almost more adult than you would expect just in that moment of like a kid who's lived beyond the years they have to. I did forget to do this on the lycanthrope's turn. Ron, could you roll me an athletics check?
I can.
Thanks. Paleo man.
Let's see. Which dice is not gonna fuck me?
Throw it in
Okay.
here if you want.
That's gonna be an 18.
It didn't.
That's a 9.
Okay, so with that,
I'm gifted in athletics.
with that response, Cassidy's gonna say, "Well, if that's the choice you are going to make, then I'm so sorry about this, and I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on him.
At least put him on timeout.
You see your spell being counterspelled. Don't see from where.
I think we'll take that, though. If somebody counterspell like a cantrip, I think it's kind of a win for us.
Yeah. Then I do currently have my invisible vision active, so I'm just gonna take a quick look around to see if anybody in the area is invisible.
What?
My invisibility vision is currently active, so I'm gonna take a look around and see if there's anyone invisible to try and see if I can identify who did the counterspell.
To what distance?
I believe it is a distance of 60 feet. I can double check them. It was originally 30 feet, but then once I got to a certain level, it was 60.
Alright, I need you to roll me a perception check. There's a lot of shit going on right now.
At disadvantage.
That is true.
That's your captain speaking.
Ooh, that is, well, even with... Oh, wait, no, I already have advantage on perception, so that would just be a flat roll. Let's try that again. Better.
Well, what was the roll that you had?
It was a 4 and a 14.
Oh, I see what you're saying, because
Because it was, but like the flat roll, that would, and then... That's going to be a 22 on the perception.
you don't see anything.
At least not within 60 feet. Okay. Well then with that, his attacks aren't going to do anything because he doesn't have his mystic armor on. And he already used up his... Well, he technically still has an additional attack with the main action, so he's just going to try and hit the wolf guy again one more time. And that is going to be a bastard 20 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Well, I've done all I can do.
Yes. So, Ren,
Yeah.
as you're there on Mare's back, you see one of the Batfolk come in and just like slashing at his face as you feel something grab you by the back and you get lifted up.
No uppies! I never said I want uppies! Put me down!
And
No.
no,
Don't treat me like Grillmore.
you're given the Grillmore treatment as they drop
You fake ass bitches.
They
Who's being
drop
fake?
you
I said
all the
it.
way down to the ground
your
with the
face.
hippo.
Wait, do I have... Dang, I was hoping I had, like, feather fall or something.
You were what, 160 feet, 20 feet up in the air?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, it does.
He's like, yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. Yeah. He needs a cigarette after that one.
I was looking at the map today. I'm like, wait a minute. How many is that?
Wait, did you get dropped from 160 feet in the air?
Yes.
I think it maxes out at 10
Yeah.
per the rules, 10d6. But if you want to house rule it and say a d6 per 10 feet, I've seen people
It's a
do that
d6
for...
every 20 feet, I thought. Or I thought it was 2d6 every 10 feet.
I thought it was just a d6. I don't know.
Let's see.
You're the game
It's
master.
actually 0 damage because the Feywild makes his fall slow too.
That would be so
All,
funny.
all falls are cushioned.
Oh,
when you hit the ground.
1d6 per 10 feet. Okay, well, I've been doing that.
Do you have the feather fall spell? Because you can use that as reaction.
I don't know if
I
it max,
looked, I
if
don't
it says
have
it maxes or
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
he might take 16d6.
I think you take 16d6.
Here's the downfall of the...
Do you have resistance to bludgeoning damage?
I don't think so, no.
Not everybody has cool magic armor.
I have leather armor. I doubt that's gonna cushion my...
You will take... That can't be right. You know
Okay.
what? Actually, that probably is right. 68 bludgeoning damage as you fall.
68.
Rocketing
Just one
down.
short. Just one short.
Now
Could've been
make
16.
an acrobatics check, and if you do decent, you just negate the damage. No.
He's lighter than most things.
Yeah.
You could roll me
I'm fine.
an acrobatics if you want. You could try and reduce this. You're kind of hitting terminal velocity at a certain
You're
point.
gonna have to get a real high.
There's a lot of trees.
Wait, hold on.
Wouldn't-
Hold on. Can I get bitten by a were-squirrel because squirrels are not affected by terminal velocity?
Damn, you know what? I wish I had
I don't-
stats. I actually do not have stats for a were-squirrel.
I'll
You got
say
me.
this: they may not be affected by terminal velocity, but they can still get hurt. I have definitely seen a squirrel get a concussion.
I have too, but I think that was more caused by the worm burner of a drive that hit it right in the face.
I saw one fall out of a tree, hit some concrete, and it just sat there like.
Let's see. I can do math. 16.
No.
Yeah.
Oh God! All you just did a flip as you went down.
I did the Homer Simpson when he jumped the Springfield Gorge, didn't I? Where I'm just like hitting everything on the way down.
Everything on the way down.
Shit!
All right.
code your way down
It
the
is her
branches.
turn. She is surrounded.
Is somebody running her, or do you want to run her?
I can run her. They're on Shard. I just gotta sign out of Shard real quick.
I can pull it
I'm
up.
on it.
Okay.
I got
I have her
her. Yeah.
character sheet up.
Yep, I got her character sheet up right here.
Depends on who wants to run her. DJ, feel free.
So
Yeah, I just gotta
is
get-
this
Plus
Cassidy
15
son,
with the
Terry?
Dawnbreaker blade.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Terry with an EIGH.
Here we go.
Terreigh.
Teddy.
Tails.
Hey,
So
Daddy.
sorry about that. Where the hell's the campaign? There we go.
This giving me Darth Bane vibes. Said this Goliath is giving me Darth Bane vibes. I know it's a.
Okay, you guys got her pulled up at least?
Yeah, I got her.
Yep.
Okay, I can't.
All right. Where is she at? She's right there. Well, she's flanking with Kalani.
Cassidy. Oh, there they are, creatures. I got her now.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Thank you. That's my bad. All right, she is going to
She's flanking
attack
with-
the armadillo folk.
Yeah.
That's definitely a hit with a 17 on the dice.
I think she crits on an 18 to 20.
Mm-hmm.
And she is flanking with Talani, so.
Yeah.
See, unarmed strike, bone whip, dagger. She's got so many daggers. Dawnbreaker blade. Oh boy.
She has so many daggers.
It's because she's dating an assassin. Who tried to kill her.
Language.
You know. All right. 2d6.
Sharp objects.
They don't. They've only used one smite so far, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Must
one
have.
of Jessica's smites or spell
Yeah.
slots.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica, we used up all the spell slots.
Now I'm just here being pretty.
All
I'm just
right.
here for oral support. I mean,
It's
moral
gonna
support.
be 11 plus. She's a
Stay
fae.
I am married.
Oh wait, no, this isn't a fae. Sorry. Oh, I think they're listening to us. She has all her spell slots because she used Jessica's last session. That's right, and then Jessica got kicked out. Sirmia, 2d6 plus 24 damage with Great Weapon Master, adding 3d4 to Celestial and Fae, and 2d6 to Aberration, Fiends, and Undead. She has all of her spell slots because she used Jessica's last session, 5 reaction-based bardics, and 5 bardic performances activated by an action to attack. Okay, so that hits. She does... What did I say? We'll just roll it again. That's even better. 29 damage down onto the were armadillo. And then she's going to slash at the werewolf right next to her. I don't know if she's got advantage. That still hits because she gets so much of a plus as it hacks into the werewolf. Oh. What is it, Twain? I don't have her coin.
look different at all. Here.
Right.
Roll a d4 and
Here.
it evens it out.
Heads, tails.
Right.
Heads.
Got it. Okay, 20. So that's another.
I thought for a second that landed like on the.
Bonk.
I don't-
Negated the
Oh,
damage.
I just got an idea on how to fix the melee problem with
And
Cassidy.
she slashed into the werewolf next to her, dealing another 31 slashing damage from the Great Weapon Master. And then what can you do for cleave? Up to 3?
Yeah,
Okay, she's going to hit
at our level right now.
the little werewolf, the big boar, and then go back to the were-armadillo. Damn it, I keep doing fucking advantage. It's only on that one. That's still going to hit. So hit the little werewolf. That's cocked. She had so much. So we hit the boar. And that's a crit. On the... Oh, that's actually... We could all... Well, it doesn't matter. She's so crits. Doesn't...
And
Better than that 20.
not 20.
No 20. Okay.
Come on.
I know. I'm
Roll
failing you
better.
guys.
Or flip better, I guess.
On 30... No, wait. A flat 30 slashing on the little werewolf as one of his, like, 3 of his
I
fingers go
would say
flying
that
off.
would be the time to use a smite slot if she has it. Because I think you can only divide smite once per turn in TOV.
You can divide it?
No, divine smite.
Oh,
I
divine
think you
smite.
can only do once in TOV a turn.
I think she's going to blow that on the were-armadillo.
Oh, I would
since-
definitely do it if you crit.
Yeah, she'll do it on them also because that's the one that's flanking her buddy.
Because that you just doubled the damage dice for the
Right.
smite slot, too.
That one's going to be 32 slashing on the were-boar. And then on the were-armadillo... and then what is it for smites? D8?
D8, you can get up to 5d8 if you use up to a 4th level spell slots.
She's gonna
2d8
do that.
first. Okay.
Okay, so that's...
And then it goes
30.
up to 10d8 because you double those. on
30
crit.
times 2, so 60 slashing. And... Holy fuck, I rolled good on that. Shit, I'm so mad that that's against my own guy. Holy fucking shit, hold on. Another 62 radiant damage on this thing.
That was, did you roll 10d8?
I rolled 5 and doubled the number.
Okay.
This guy's back just sort of like cracks and he falls down bleeding out. She's gonna roll a bonus action, keep her party going. 5 HP back to her. Plus
She cannot use that right now
Oh,
because
right.
she cleaved.
That's
Cleave is
right.
a bonus action.
Right. You are correct. Thank you for reminding me. Now it's the other lycanthropes. Yay, Ron, the hippo's gonna try and step on you.
Dick. Why would he step on me? All I did was hit him with
Does
a
a
tree.
dirty 20 hit?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I gotta ask.
Yeah.
Hippo press.
I have hide armor. I'm not deflecting shit. That's why I keep a distance usually.
I survived the fall.
Oh, he was
But
just
thank
moving
goodness
back.
My ribs
I-
were okay.
Ron,
My ribs broke.
you'll take 21 bludgeoning from the hippo. He's going to come down with a bite on you.
Hippocus?
I mean,
Hippocus.
it's already a 27 to hit, but I wanted to see if I could crit. So the bite.
27
Have
doesn't
you been
hit.
rolling these at advantage?
What?
Have you been rolling these at advantage because he's prone?
Mike, why you doing
Because
that?
I am a DM too!
That's a nat 20.
No, nat 20 doesn't hit.
I took a feat.
No, he's using a legendary action.
Immune to nat 20s, but 1 to 2 are a critical fail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stop this crit because I already used my reaction earlier,
Yes.
unfortunately, to stop a different crit.
That's
you
all
were
right.
on the other side of a forest.
I'm gonna be
So,
real dead in a
My
minute
shard of
anyway.
creation,
Uh-huh.
and I am
How much damage?
proficient in using that so I can turn my
TJ,
shard
how much damage?
Yeah.
into.
That is going to be 48 piercing damage.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely not good right now.
And he's going to use his last action, or as a bonus action, biting you. He's going to fling you and throw you.
Wait, hold on. I need to do some math real quick.
Are you down?
Oh yeah, I'm down, and I had
Isn't that
14
down
minus
to you?
48. Okay.
He will be down if he goes dead.
Oh, okay.
What was the damage on the?
48 was the bludgeoning bite.
How much for the bite?
The bite was the crit, and that was 48 altogether.
Okay.
And then he flings you.
Oh, okay.
Were you down after the bite?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this will automatically
So I'm-
be 2 death saves.
So I'm at negative 34 right now.
I mean, that's a big fall. He's
got
going
flung
to
up very
fling
far.
you just like off here and
Okay.
walk towards the rest of the fight.
How much damage do I take from getting flinged?
12.
12?
I mean, you don't have negative HP. It's really like the instant of damage
Yeah.
it takes.
Well, I
But
was
if you
I was tracking for if I reach like
you
my.
only do that if it's like one
one
big hit.
big-
Oh, got it.
Once you
okay.
go below, then you start doing death saves, so you have 2 out of 3 failed death saves right now.
Okay.
Yeah, if I hit your body with a disintegration spell right now, you would just
Be gone
fizzle away to fucking nothing.
forever.
Yeah, forever.
I would be Kaiser
Literally, I
Soze.
don't even know if Mort can bring you. Wait, no, we're at the level where Mort can bring you back right now with a regeneration.
With the strong enough thing. And Kenna has a once a day resurrection spell
Yeah.
with the... We can
I
make
can
Ron a
also-
different thing!
I can also pray real good.
That's actually very true.
You can print real good.
Pray real good.
Oh, pray real good. I thought you said print real good. I was like, oh, good. Congratulations on your
Like,
writing
bro,
skills.
he's gonna
Calligraphy
come and
lessons are
try
to
to
bring
take
you back to
another
life.
bite at Talani.
He finally learned how
Not
to
an
write his
advantage.
name in big block
Of course I missed on that one. I've been doing so well with that dice. As Talani like grabs them by the mouth and pushes them away. The armadillo is gonna roll a death saving throw because they just barely make it. Let me see. I have them all written down here. Big werewolf is going to attack Sirmia. It's an 18 on the dice.
Sirmia.
This guy. Sorry,
Oh.
I call this one the alpha in my notes. This is the big
Oh.
werewolf. This is the small werewolf because I'm a clever writer.
That's the beta werewolf.
Yeah, pretty much.
Omega
Let me see.
werewolf.
Yeah, he's
Deca werewolf.
Okay.
That's
Alright,
literally
he's gonna
all the
do
ones I
11
know.
piercing Sirmia. Do we have her current
What,
HP, by the
Alpha,
way?
Beta, Charlie.
It should be on her
Delta,
sheet, I'm sure.
Echo,
Yeah.
Let me see, I
Foxtrot,
didn't check that.
Oh, see, I know
HP
those costs.
is
I'm saying
186 out of
literal
186?
Greek.
Yep, that's what
Oh.
I'm getting
Like, I
to.
don't know the
Okay.
Greek ones. I
Oh.
don't know Greek.
She probably hasn't been
Alpha,
touched yet, honestly.
Beta,
Mhm.
I feel she got hit by some shit last turn.
Iota.
Like Denver.
Did she use her disappearing thing?
Delta.
Yes, she did.
Denver.
She's
Denver.
and she used one of Jessica's, so she.
Yeah.
Denver.
Clever girl. All right, damn it, fine. I'll do one more bite at her. Oh, I need to roll a con save. Someone want to roll a con save for Sirmia? She gets +5.
Okay.
We can use the big fairy dice behind.
Oh, he's good.
14.
She also contracts lycanthropy. This time also.
Guys, we're all going to have like lycanthropy.
It's just a Oops, all werewolves after this.
We just got to accept that. We're all going to have to remove curse
Yay!
on us.
How
I'm
come
so
I have
happy.
scales?
The bear folk is going to just unleash a flurry at you, Braddock. Let me see, that is a 27 to hit.
Nope.
All right. They are going to take another slash at you. Ooh, that is a 28 to hit.
Nope.
All right. A third slash. That's cocked. That's the same thing.
Icy right now. Shield of Swings is really good.
That's all they will do on this turn. They're just going to slash at you. It is Ron and Mari's turn.
I have to.
Save.
Hold on, yeah.
Good lord.
For Ron.
Uh-oh.
You're dead.
Yep.
And there goes Mare.
Okay. I didn't even get a chance to try
Bam!
to save
2
you
death
yet.
saves for Mare. Well,
Wait,
that's
do
too.
you?
Oh,
Don't you have the death? Don't you
the
have
periaptive wound closure, yeah.
Well, no, he's got death ward because Sirmia did that on him. last session.
She did cast Death Ward on Mare, not Ron.
But not Ron?
So Mari would be effectively right now at 1 HP. Would hit it fall, probably sustains in the air, but...
Well,
Well, yeah, you did the preemptive wound closure though, so you didn't
Yeah.
have to roll.
Yeah, so,
Oh.
so he wouldn't have
So
to
you would
roll
just be
anyway.
stabilized just
Yeah.
out of combat.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have 2 death saves down, but you're stabilized. You
Yeah.
still have Mare's turn.
Oh, yeah. So,
Well, it just automatically stops him from having to make saves. He's
Okay.
just, as long as...
Nobody hits him.
basically twice in a round,
Mhm.
he's fine, which no one did. He got hit twice, and then he's back now to 0, effectively. So he's just a non-combatant as of now. And Mari's effectively at 1 HP.
I don't even know if Mari would have dropped though, because if you didn't die,
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
think it would be like how it would stack mechanically is drop to dead, it triggers. So I feel like it'd be like one really bad heartbeat,
Yeah, now keep in mind.
and then you're at 1 HP. Oh.
All right, Mare, it's your turn. Ron, you're unconscious. Because once he dropped, you still have Mare's turn. He's just at 1 hit point.
Yeah.
He has a bat in his face, so moving will provoke an attack of opportunity, and there's another one fairly nearby as well.
Oh, yeah.
He fell.
I guess he'll just try his attack on the bat.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna roll all 3 attacks at once since I have a plethora of. Okay, so that's gonna be 2 11s and a 5 plus 9, I think, on the attack. So, two dirty 20s and a 14.
The 20's hit.
Okay,
The 14 almost hits.
okay, so
It
I'll.
looks like it just grazes their stomach.
Okay. So I'll say one bite and 1 claw.
Sure.
Hit. Okay. So that's 2d10. 2d10. Oh, this is the bad part about having so many dice here. I have to locate.
Luckily, you go after I have all my fun. So let's see what you
who me?
do. Yeah, you. Couldn't be. Then who?
2d10. Okay.
I have a good idea.
I'm sure you do.
Oh, cool. That was 3 plus 5, so that's 8. And then 2d6. Ah, shit. 6 plus 5, so 11.
All right. You slash and see like bits of their wings are going away. You like claw them right across the gut. And they're like holding their stomach and trying to like bat you away, screeching at you with them trying to like call their friend over to help them.
Sure.
All right.
Mare would also like to cast death on everyone.
Just death.
On everyone. Everyone in the fight.
An arcane hand just wipes the board.
Yay!
so how much HP is Mari at right now?
Why
1.
didn't Mari do that
1?
before?
God's big B hand.
I was gonna do the shocking grasp cantrip on him.
Oh yeah, don't do that.
But yeah, if he's only
Yeah,
got
that will
1.
take damage, right?
Oh no, what I can do if I get the chance to mend the broken so that he heals 65 HP, and then shocking grasp so that he gets haste.
That worked.
Or we could bring back round.
How am I gonna play this out?
Mend run. I'm gonna go use the wrist.
If only I can use mend the broken at a distance. But alas, I can.
Ron definitely would qualify as broken at the moment.
Yeah.
He's going to step out. Braddock, he's going to cast Hex on you.
Dirty bastard.
Actually, that's a cantrip, isn't it? Oh no, I can do that. The way that we play.
Hex?
He's going to do Hex on you, and then he's going to cast Eldritch Blast 3 times. Oh wait, how far?
Huh?
How far is
What is he hexing?
Attack. Strength. Sorry.
Strength. Okay.
That one.
So I'm washing on strength
Hex
right now.
attack. He gives you disadvantage on all attacks.
Yes.
That'd be insane.
Yeah.
Doesn't Hex just lower your strength by a certain amount?
No, Hex gives you disadvantage on the
Checks and
chosen.
saves, I think, right?
I think it's just saves.
Saving throws.
Yeah, on the chosen thing. And there's no thing. It just happens. Hex is great.
That's why I wanted to find a way to get Mort to have Hex, because so much of Mort's strength comes from saves.
All right,
What did
he's
you have
distracted
this
on the
like,
Hex, and he tries to cast 3 Eldritch Blasts, but he misses on Surmia, Talani, and Cassidy. Just three goose eggs. Looks like things are turning around for Millhouse now. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Things are going fine.
Are they?
Okay, maybe not for you, but for the rest of the party, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah. We're just fighting werewolves.
All right,
I know
Mort.
Everybody else is doing
My
good.
turn?
No, not your turn yet. The were crocodile is going to slash down at you.
I'd rather
with
be
its-
dead than a
Again?
werewolf.
He hasn't
so.
gone at you yet.
Didn't
I'd
he?
rather be dead than aware of what's
What?
happening right now.
Croc didn't attack you this turn.
I see what you did there.
Okay.
So,
Did the croc attack you last turn?
Yeah.
yeah, you said he has the lycoprin 3 because of the alligator.
That was from last
last week.
session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But no, I don't.
I remember, yeah, no, whatever. Go ahead. Do your worst.
What do you remember?
Me?
I didn't think I did anything with the
No, you're
crocodile.
good. No, I don't know if you did.
Okay. 22 to hit Mort.
Yep.
All right. That is going to be 30 slashing silver.
Okay.
Another. That is going to be even more. It's going to be a 31 to hit Mort.
Okay, that does hit.
26 slashing. And then he's going to take one more bite at you.
Oh, Lord.
Does a 15 hit you?
15 does not.
That's a
hit me.
miss. Then, as he snaps down.
You'd be a
with his
double
jaws.
werecroc.
Not a double.
All right, the armadillo's dead. Oh no, that's the last turn. The rhino, the werecroc, the small werewolf. He's going to try and take an attack at Servia. Does a 20 hit her? I think no, it misses. Oh no, hits it. Gets it, hits it. So that's just going to be. He's a small boy. 8 piercing and save from her. I guess she's already infected by it. And that's the water buffalo, Braddock. Can't forget about you.
How you doing?
This actually is probably going to miss still. Does a 31 hit you?
That just meets it.
No,
All right.
whatever.
Shield of swings is good.
21 slashing.
Okay.
And roll me a strength save as there's like a hook on the back of the spear and he tries to pull you from your knee to knock you prone.
Nope, not you. You've been terrible. 21.
All right, you
Actually,
make the
sorry,
save.
no, 22.
Okay, yeah, you feel it try to pull, and you kind of pull your leg out and kick it away from him, and you can see the four of them kind of eyeing you, trying to gauge what exactly to do. Talani, it is her turn, and then it is Mort, and then Terreigh. Does anybody have Talani's
Who's
character
Talani?
sheet?
I did not see Talani's character sheet.
I
on
messaged
Char.
you Talani's character sheet, I believe. Oh no, that was Mort's.
Alright, I know she's got a plus 13 at least, so we will have her... the where Armadillo's gone. She'll go for the alpha. Okay. To grapple him. That's not 25. He's... He's going to use another... Nope, he's going to let her grapple him. Nope. he's gonna use legendary resistance to stop being grappled.
I don't want to.
Yeah, nuh-uh.
Bad touch.
I need an adult. I am an adult.
Oh no! I need an adultier adult.
Oh god. I don't even know what to do.
The thing to do is take a knee.
Yeah. I think she'll take a slap. Oh no, you have to be grappled for a slap. She's going to do awe-inspiring. Everybody add a d6 to your next attack within sight. So Sirmia, Cassidy, Mort, and Mare.
Does Ron get to be
Not
awe-inspired?
retroactive.
He's just laying there like, oh, that was cool as fuck.
All right, Mort, it's your turn.
Grand. What's a 30-foot circle that I can use to kind of visualize some stuff?
30 feet from you.
It's not necessarily from me, but it's... I can target within 90 feet. I can target a 30-foot radius with the spell.
Let me see.
That's close.
Yeah, this is
If
far
not
cloud.
the inner circle, then that would be pretty much it.
Probably get... Alright. Answer me question. Enemy?
Yes?
Yes.
Enemy?
Technically,
Enemy?
yes.
Enemy?
No, wait, the one
No,
that was Cassidy.
that's Cassidy.
That's Cassidy.
Yes.
What the heck? Alright, let me keep track. So this is
Enemy,
1,
enemy,
2, 3, 4. Enemy?
Yeah.
5, 6. Enemy?
Yep.
I guess I'm gonna have to cap it at 6. I need all of those guys to make me a wisdom save.
Okay.
DC 20.
What are you casting?
It is a spell from Deep Magic called Bone of Contention. I've cast it once before. You cause discord in up to 8 creatures you can see within range. Each target must be within 30 feet of at least one other target.
The one bat is really high up.
You see,
So anyway, keep going.
but he's not within 30 feet of another target?
No. He's...
Also, that changes things, so it's just within 30 feet of another target, which gives me a pretty big... I can actually spread this out a lot farther than I thought, so as long as they're within 90 feet of me, but within 30 feet of another target. So I guess I will drop him. That means I can probably include him, because these guys are within 30 feet of each other,
Yep.
him, and him. And that would give me up to 8, yeah? Anyways, you cause discord within 8, up to 8 creatures you can see within range. Each target must be within 30 feet, and the targets must share a language or the spell fails. Each target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failure, a target begins bickering and arguing with other affected targets on topics relevant to the targets. For the duration, each creature's speed is halved, and it spends each of its turn arguing with another affected creature.
All right. So which ones did you target?
1,
Terry.
2, 3,
Okay.
4,
Okay.
5,
Okay.
6,
Okay.
7,
Okay.
8.
Okay.
These 3 fail. These 3 succeed.
What about these two?
Oh, sorry. These 4 succeed.
No.
Does Terry have to do a constant?
Terry did,
I
and he
have to do
succeeded.
Hippo 2 would have been.
He did take
teammate.
damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you said 3 and then 4, so I hit an 8th target somewhere. Him.
But he's far.
Oh,
too far
he's
up.
flying. I'm
He's
sorry.
too far up, I think.
It was
Right.
both of
Yeah.
them.
Both of them.
I thought.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
How far up is he?
These are both like 160 feet up
Oh,
in
okay,
the
well
air
then
fighting
I guess
Mare.
then not him. Is this guy within 90 feet of me?
Yeah.
Then I guess I can hit him because he's within 30
Pretty
feet of another
It's
target.
close.
Almost like right. It's like right here is 90.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Okay, great. So
He's arguing with the fire.
So 4 of them are arguing with each other. Well, it'd have to be with another afflicted creature, so it'd have to be probably one of the wolves. So move in half. 4 of them are going to spend their turn. Basically, all the guys who are far away are just going to start arguing with each other. I will say, notably, does not say anything about them not being able to do opportunity attacks. So, like, Zermia's still in danger if she tries to flee.
Right, for sure.
How dare you infect her before I got the chance?
I wanted to bite her.
Right.
Oh, you guys just hear them, like, yelling at each other, like...
Braddock sees the fighting. He's like, why are they
Why are you wasting time? We need to bring him to the Coven Call. Odessa just wants the last changer.
Zermia also can't attack any of these guys, because if she attacks them, the effect ends on all 4 of them.
Oh, she's not going to like that, but okay.
She would have seen this before, too.
Yes.
So she knows.
Yeah. Okay. That's my main action, and a 5th level spell slot down the drain.
No, one of Jessica's 5th level spell slots.
No, she's gone.
She's gone.
Sermia used all of them to prep for this
okay.
fight. She opened with using all of Jessica's spells and then, like, get out of here, girl.
Oh, okay.
Get out! That's why she's not on the board with us anymore.
And then I will bonus action.
Toll the dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to Toll the Dead. I could, in theory, Eldritch Blast, but I think that's gonna give me disadvantage on anything, so yes, Toll the Dead in this case. Wisdom save DC 22.
On whom? Who are you doing it
On
to?
who?
Who are you doing it to?
On
The
who?
guy who's right next to me.
The crocodile?
Yeah.
The crocodile.
22?
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Cool. On the die, or?
No. Oh, dude, if you got it on the die, he would have made it. That was...
Okay.
A 22 on the
7.
die.
Wow! What die are you
Casually
using?
puts my D100. Does a 97
Let me see
hit?
that die. How?
29 damage.
Oh, God. And, like, some of his teeth fall out.
They'll grow back.
Terry is going to maintain his concentration on your heat
I
metal.
should have just Terry, probably, huh?
You are going to take 18 heat fire damage.
Okay, and then I already have resistance, so half that, 9.
That's just his bonus action.
Eldritch Blast.
I mean, it would keep things simple. Hold on.
Turns out Terry's packing disintegrate.
All right, I need. Oh, I thought it used to affect people with wearing metal differently. I need Mort, Cassidy. No, wait. Yeah. Mort, Cassidy, and Talani to roll dexterity saving throws as he casts Chain Lightning.
Pretty decent start.
I rolled
Yeah.
Talani and she rolled butt. She rolled 7.
That
18 total.
plus. Cassidy got an 8. Because
Oh,
I
nice.
roll at disadvantage because of the heat metal.
A child should not have access to this kind of magic.
Oh my god, he's got a coven with Odessa. That's the only explanation.
You should have been there for your boy.
If I had known that
You,
I had a son, of course I would
what
have.
did you get, Mort?
Keep
I
track
got an
of the
8
people that
on the
you have
dexterity
unprotected
saving
sex
throw.
with.
Mort, what did you get?
18 total.
All right.
What did Talani get?
She got a 7.
Ooh.
You and Talani will take 33 lightning damage. Mort, you will take 16.
I will use my reaction to do the absorbing to reduce it by 10 and give myself resistance to lightning for 1 minute.
So wait, that ends at your turn, right? Or does it last for a minute?
It lasts for a minute, or unless I use the effect again to give myself resistance to another type of damage.
Alrighty.
How much damage did you say it was?
33.
So that is reduced by 10, and now I have resistance to lightning damage.
Alright. We are going to
Is that
take...
a spell?
That is a Mechanist class ability.
Okay.
It's kind of like the Absorb Elements spell.
Yeah, but my question is, like, why would you ever choose to not just absorb whatever element is hitting you if it lasts for a minute and you can change it at will?
No,
What is it
because
for?
if I use it again, then the what I have resistance to changes to whatever it... Like, I can't just use it to give myself resistance to lightning and then give myself resistance to ice and then have resistances to both. If I switch...
Well, right, but, like, if you get hit by lightning, you then just absorb the lightning, and then you get hit by ice, and now you absorb the ice. Like, you only have resistance to one at a time, but you're only going to get hit by one at a time, right?
It's a reaction to use it.
It's a reaction to use it, and I can only use it.
That's the piece that was missing.
And I can only use it 5
Because
times.
I was like, wait a second. I was like, that seems like...
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a limited amount.
Got it.
Super useful until
Based
you're
upon
out of
the
it.
information that you were given, completely understand.
I was like, look,
Whoa!
Use this fucking broken ability.
Why did you guys, who gave Cassidy an arc reactor? Lordio! It seemed like a great idea at the time. Alright, we'll take a bio break there. We'll come back. We'll start at the top with Braddock.
I can't wait to see Lordio's
Well, good news. I came up with a
shroom
solution on Cassidy's fighting problem.
Okay, Sephiroth. Yeah.
One-winged Rangel.
Here's Ron's final form.
One.
All right.
TJ, here's Ron's final form.
I like it.
Just for everyone to see.
This is Ron. Da, 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 da. This is Ron. Da, 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 da.
Hey there, how you doing? I'm coming to get ya. This is Ron.
It's not even the da, 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 da. It's just like 4 arrows. Nowhere to be seen. You just hear the dragon wings flapping. More arrows.
One of them is actually not even sung. It's just tunk tunk tunk, and you just see it's written on them. This is Ron.
All right, hold on, real quick. I went live before. 1 second. Be right back, people.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway.
I'm off today. And tomorrow. I had a 4-day weekend for Annie's graduation.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right. I am going to attack the bear.
I'm so excited to have this.
I thought I told you to take a knee.
I
should've rolled
have
with
no
more
need
dice.
for him, but
That
like
will
having
be
Oh, yeah,
a 29 to hit.
You see, he tries
38.
to.
I don't have to roll. He's down.
He tries to like parry, but he's so like, and he kind of like just barely your blade away as it just goes into one of the wounds again, and he falls down unconscious.
Down you go. Down you go. Take a nap. It's fine. It's fine. Embrace the Balba. I'm going to now attack the wolf because he's already taken damage by me.
Yes, sir. He has.
That's going to be a crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's like, what?
Yeah, man.
15.
Pay attention to me. She's like, I heard the song of my people.
Oh, wait. 15, 30, 48 damage.
All right. He falls, like trying to hold onto your blade, and then just kind of slides off it as he falls unconscious too.
Okay.
Double
So the bear and the wolf are done. So
The water buffalo's like, I told you this was a bad idea. The gorilla's like, fuck.
I think now I'm going to turn to the water buffalo and be like, you hit me.
Just follow orders.
I took that personally.
I did. Nat 20. Love it.
I was gonna retire 2 weeks.
28.
How do you retire from being a
46
armadillo or whatever it
damage.
is?
Okay. You get a nice gash in his side.
Okay. I am now going to bonus action start cleaving. That's a 14 on the dice. 25 to hit. 25.
The gorilla?
No, the
Water buffalo.
water buffalo.
Yes.
That will be 33. There it was. Math is fun.
Alright, you guys are exchanging. He's trying to parry your stuff. You're like dodging out of the way.
Bonus
as you're-
action. I still got cleave.
Yeah.
Start.
Narratively speaking,
Yeah.
it's a flurry of blades.
Nat 20
Nice.
on the buffalo. 10, 20, 38 damage.
Alright.
Now I'm going to swing at the gorilla.
Nat 20?
No, that's only going to be a
Are you gonna
21.
do something bad to me?
Maybe.
21.
Do that.
I'm not there. The gorilla,
Yeah.
he's gonna parry block that one away.
Okay. Swing then back at the water buffalo.
Oh, come on.
Say uncle.
Need to get
Say
rid of these
uncle.
other dice. 24.
That hits.
And that will be 14. 32 damage.
All right. He's looking rough. He's like, you can see that there's almost like that fight or flight decision going on in his head right now. Like, are you doing that?
Yeah.
That cannot be comfortable.
That's a regular way to
Roll
say
me
what you
persuasion.
This is going to be problematic if I need to roll
Oh,
my dice.
not
and-
great right now. That's like a 12.
Okay, that fits narratively speaking. You see him look, and you see him like
We're fighting.
kind of look back, and him and the gorilla kind of lock eyes, and they hesitate for a second, and then you see this bright. Actually, I decided because these dice are rolling so well for me that this is the theme color of her magic, but this kind of like swampy, gross puke green glow kind of in their eyes, and they
The Disney green. Yeah.
and they almost like rigidly hike back up to you.
Okay. That's the my turn.
Their eyes kind of glaze over. All right. Oh boy. Now I get to be mean for a minute. All right, Mare, they're going to
weren't
dive
mean
bomb
before?
both of you. No. These are animals into a corner now. Things just got desperate. Between Talani, Mort, and Ron.
Well, Ron's all the way over here.
Yeah, but
Ron's out.
like he was a problem, so they're feeling
Frisky.
yeah,
What did I do? I was just hanging out up in the air.
You hit a hippo with a tree.
and other things you say in D&D.
Touche. Touche.
All right. Let me see. The bats are going to dive bomb.
Hippo
Mare,
with a tree.
does a dirty 20 hit Mare?
Wait, hold on. Let me double check. I think it might miss. Yeah, nope, misses.
Does a 21 hit Mare?
Misses.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Does a 22 hit mark?
No, this one's a 25.
Yeah, yep, for sure.
Okay.
That cat was just stepping in a very bad spot.
Actually, I'm
I was
gonna
like,
roll the
oh
last
god,
one.
the claws.
Yeah, they
are-
do that.
They fucking miss. But
I was
They
like,
definitely do that.
I was worried the claws were gonna come out though.
Love,
Mare's gonna
love
take
Alphonse. He's a goal seeker.
If it's
13 slashing damage.
he's done.
So
Well,
he
he's down.
drops. So
Yep.
he automatically takes.
2 death saves upon impact.
Yeah, he's what's his max HP?
178.
I don't think.
You don't have a way of
16d6 is not. Even
96
max.
max.
Yeah.
96
No,
max.
no. You're good. You're safe. He just takes 2 death saves as he plummets, crashing. He's got death ward on him though, so he's technically safe. Yes.
Yeah.
The bats are still up in the air.
Yeah, boom! Just
I
barely.
mean, the death would have prevented him from dropping in the first place. That's what Death Ward does, is it pops you up at 1 HP, and if something were to flat out obliterate
How
you,
long does it last for?
Oh.
8 hours.
Can something break it?
You mean something break it?
Like, can you only use it once, or does it just keep happening?
It's just once.
It's once.
Oh, okay, so it happened last turn. So it does happen that time. So he does fall and floop down. Gorillas. Now I'm going to remember to attack with the gorillas, turn Braddock. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. Magilla, no!
That's what, ladies and gentlemen, we call a deep cut. You need me
So there's the 1 more, actually.
So
I was in college in a guy house. I can play trash Tetris.
okay. I don't like that Braddock took like almost 3 guys out of that turn. Okay, this gorilla is going to look very displeased with those 3, and he's going to clap one more time, and you
He's
see
gonna clap them
there's
cheeks
like
one-
5 distinct kind of like markings on the bones that he's clacking together that have been fully glowing up the last 2 times he's done spells. This time when he clangs them, the top 5th one completely phases out, and now only 4 show up as they cast Cure Wounds on their allies once more to barely bring them up. This one looks to you, Braddock, and goes, "We just want Morium. We will let the rest of you go. If you just let us take him to Odessa."
Oh, easy trade. Mort says from 312 feet away.
Good to know that my friends have my back.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue.
And the
Why
gorilla,
don't you just go take a knee over there?
the gorilla sighs and he goes, and he's just gonna like come down, gorilla smash. This might miss. Does a 28 hit you?
I'm going to use my reaction because that. Well, you know what? No, I'm not because I want to save that in case something crits right now. So I'm gonna let that hit.
Okay.
That just meets.
For sure. Let him hit you.
Jeremy.
I'll decide to let that hit me for now.
You're lucky
27
I
slashing
let you
damage.
hit me.
He's gonna take one more. Oh, thank God for advantage. Okay, that would have been embarrassing. That's going to be, does 27 hit?
No.
Okay. And he's only got one more. And that's lower than 27. So, one hit and two misses as you kind of like gauge yourself and realize there's, you realize that there's conditions that these guys are kind of fighting under, whether it's them or Odessa speaking through them, as you've seen. That's all of them. It's the Alpha, Cassidy.
We just want. Why do you want Cassidy's body? I don't understand. Why do so many people want Cassidy and Gramore's bodies?
If you want my body, eh?
All right.
Yes.
It cuts. That's what happens. It's just like, you don't. Terry's like, you don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been told about what happened. It cuts to Cassidy in like a sleazy motel room with that song playing in the background to someone who kind of looks like Terry as well. I was told explicit details.
The Alpha is going to turn to you, Cassidy. Does a 29 hit?
29 does hit.
All right. He's going to. That's another 29. And then he's going to take one more sword attack. And that does a 28 hit you.
Yes.
All right.
3 hits.
So, first hit. Oh, damn it. Poopy Scoopy.
Poopy Scooby.
I know we're on
Shut up.
stream.
That's the 8-year-old dad popping out there. All right. You are going to take 17 slashing silver damage.
I'll
Mm-hmm.
do poopy butt.
Then
What's that?
I'll do poopy butt. I'll say that.
you are going to take
Just 'cause I
28
heard it
slashing
one
silver
time, I was
damage.
like, that's hilarious.
And then the last one.
I also just say son of a biscuit a lot too.
Who are you calling a cootie queen? You lit liquor.
Is going to be an attempted knockout blow. It's 28 damage with the butt. I need you to roll me a con save, and you have to
half
Yeah.
of half that. So
I
it's 14.
Okay, so I already have advantage on the Constitution saving throws, but disadvantage because of heat metal, so it would be just a flat. How much damage was that last attack?
It's you got to make it a 14.
So I was reading something, and we can keep it for that for this round, but I think it says either advantage or disadvantage. I don't know if there's a wash. I could be wrong on how I read that.
For what?
Like in how it works if you're receiving advantage. Or
That is going to be a
disadvantage. I could be
24 on the con save.
wrong. You feel another silvery barbs seemingly out of nowhere reach into you.
So roll again, take whichever's lower.
Yes.
Now, wait, isn't it roll again at disadvantage? Or is it just roll again? Because silvery barbs is like take it and do something else with it, because it's supposed to lower it.
Someone else has advantage against you.
So, give me a
So
moment.
second roll was just one lower, 23.
Okay. You manage to resist the knockout blow
it was
as
just
you
that.
take
I thought it lowered it too.
18 damage. bludgeoning, non-lethal from the hit.
Okay.
All right, that's the Alpha's turn. Cassidy, it is your turn.
All right, yeah. Cassidy's looking a little iffy right now, so he's
Yeah, it's re-roll it and use the lower roll. So
Yeah,
it's a disadvantage.
Oh,
and,
okay, I'm sorry. I guess
roll
it's kind of
all
the same thing.
together.
Yeah.
So Cassidy is going to use his main action to do mend the broken on himself. He's going to recover 65 HP. And then
they're dying.
Just
I
let
think
me
it's also a
die.
range of touch, though. So
Life
where
is
are we?
pain.
Yeah, you can definitely touch Mare.
And then he's going to use his
Right,
I do not consent.
He's out.
I'm sorry, I'm blanking out. What is the health potion just above a greater? Is that a superior?
Yes.
Yep, that's what I thought. He's going to use his bonus action to use his only superior health potion, and that is how many D4?
I think it's 8d4 plus 8.
8d4 plus 8. Got it.
Are you doing that as an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
Okay.
I did mend the I have to use mend the broken as an action.
3.
7. 15, and then 2 more. Plus 5. 20?
20.
Plus 8, so 28 HP. And if I move, that's going to give him an attack of opportunity. That is going to be all that Cassidy can do on this turn.
All right. Sirmia. They're going to attack.
All
shit.
4 of them are arguing.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
don't think Sirmia
Yeah.
necessarily cares, though, about attacks of opportunity, especially if she's already lycanthroped.
Yeah. So they all have to use their action to argue with each other, and their movement is halved. It's 5th level spell.
No, it's a great spell. I'm just trying to figure out what she would do. She's going to...
Serbia has so many ways to teleport out of that,
She does.
I think.
Because
Serbia, I know, would teleport away.
Sirmia, I know, would have blinked out of this the minute she was...
She was dimension doored over to here. She's going to attack.
That's an action.
Oh, whoops. It is an action. But she does get out of there, and she's going to be like, hello! And she's going to bonus
could
action.
Misty Step as a bonus action.
Yeah, she could. Yeah, Misty Step as
Okay.
a bonus action instead of Dimension Door.
She misses on 1, but she does hit with the 18 on the dice.
Crit.
She got a dirty 20 on the first one.
Well, 18 is a crit for her.
Oh, okay. So then that's a crit for her. She's going to smite.
Flip a coin.
3rd
for,
level. That I could not have rolled worse. All right.
No Twain.
Can we just roll a d4 and do even and odds?
No!
Flipping a ceramic coaster.
So she got 26. No. 52 slashing damage. Plus. Oh my god. Hold on. 38 radiant damage.
90.
Okay. That was doubled.
She's attacking this guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay, he's not dead. He's
Your
not very
armadillo was
happy.
already dead.
Yeah, he's definitely singed.
He
The
wakes
hair
back
is
up.
off.
Oh,
He's
wait, no,
basically
he-
a hairless ape.
He has like 8 HP now after the cure wounds or whatever it was.
All right, yeah.
Just let me die. I'm in so much pain.
Okay. Does she get a bonus action? She has something to clean against.
That was Misty Step.
Oh, that's right. Okay. The gorilla is not paying attention to her though. All right, the hippo. Yeah. The hippo's gonna 5-foot step away from Talani and come over to you, Cassidy.
Does Talani then get an attack of opportunity?
Not if they 5-foot step away.
Oh, 5-foot step isn't a thing, and
Oh, it's not in.
in.
Oh, fuck, it's not.
So.
Grapple check. Come here. I want to hug you. Because you can swap an attack for a grapple.
Okay, then. It has a mechanical way around this, if that would happen.
You could just jump on.
I was gonna say, yeah, he could. He's also gonna try and attack with his jaw. Fuck on. Okay. It got cocked 3 times and still missed, so it's gonna try and bite her again. Oh man. Is she worth it?
We just had a friend all night.
She chooses some very
Yeah,
strange
it's gonna
positions.
try one
You
more.
don't like cats?
God damn it, these guys are working all night. It just doesn't want me to hit
I will
Talani since
force
she's not
you to
here.
love me.
She just keeps this thing at bay, trying to bite her. The big werewolf's arguing. His movement is halved. This one is arguing. His movement is halved, so we can only come here. This one's movement is halved, so we can only come here. This one's movement is halved. He is going to. I'm just going to climb on his buddy's body. All right. I see.
It's like, you
It's
don't
all of
love me on
them
your turn.
for
so
the big werewolf
my
and the hippo.
turns.
All right, the
Those are
alpha
cats.
is going
That's
to take a slash at you, Cassidy, as one of their legendary actions. Does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
.23 slashing silver damage. And that's all that they're going to do on that turn. Ron and Mare, it's your turn.
They're both down.
They're
Oh, you're both down. Shit. That's right.
They're stabilized.
They're
but both
stabilized,
down.
but they're both down. The last of the werebeasts, the rhino.
Or are they both down, or is Mare on death saves? Because didn't it stabilize in the air? Or, like, was it on the impact?
The first one was stabilized. It was used up on the second fail.
Okay.
Gotta really put this rhino in the worst fucking spot. Alright, let's see.
I think he's also one of the guys who's arguing, right?
Ah, shit, you're right, he is. He's gonna be arguing with the wolf as he slowly makes his way towards Sirmia.
And another thing.
Yeah.
But you're not taking me seriously.
Last week, you cut in front of me in the mess hall,
Alright, Mort, the croc is going to come towards you.
Okay.
Alright, come on, baby. You've been working so good for me all week. Does a 24 hit you?
24 does hit more.
I figured.
Yes.
15 piercing damage?
Okay.
Ooh. That's higher than last time. 26.
Yep.
Damn. Another 15 piercing.
Okay.
He's going to take one more time, but with a chomp.
Miss, please.
What?
Miss.
Missed?
Can you miss?
Can you miss?
Probably not, because... Oh, shit. Nope. No, it's a nat 20.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You
Yeah, I mean,
If you still have it.
I still have it, but I think I'm so low that it doesn't matter. I don't think he's going to drop me low enough to one-shot me, even with a crit. So, like, I would rather save it so I can use it later if I need to. Like, I'm going down either way.
But don't you have Death Ward?
I don't have Death Ward.
What?
I don't have Death Ward.
Sarmia cast
Somebody
it
cast it
on
on you. You were one of the people she gave it to.
Oh.
She gave it to you. She gave it to Terry. She gave it to Mare
you. And Talani.
and Talani.
Okay.
Yeah, that Terry one didn't work out.
Yeah.
Well, then, no, I'm still not going to do it, though, because it's definitely not going to kill me. And
Okay.
I'm still, it's going to proc Death Ward either way.
Yeah.
All right, then. It is going to do...
5 damage because I survived with 1 HP.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens.
Because I had
A lot,
6
but you don't. Doesn't outright kill
Yeah,
you.
because I had 6
Mort
HP.
drops. So
But
do you have
he's-
1 HP?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Death Ward
okay.
leaves you up with 1 HP.
You're up.
Yeah,
Way
you
up.
stay up with 1 HP. That's what Death Ward does.
All right, you little fucker. All right. Oh, the buffalo's so far away, I can't do anything.
Also, bone of contention, not concentration, for some reason.
Wow.
It just works. It just
What
lasts.
level is it?
5th level?
How long does it last?
A minute?
Holy shit.
It's just 10 rounds of taking people out of combat until we hit them.
I thought Sarmia said that
It's
her
like
Death Ward
banishment on
lasted.
steroids. Like, they still exist. They can still do hop
Yeah.
attacks. They can still... Like,
Yeah.
but... It's pretty good, though. Oh, actually, hold on. An arguing creature can repeat the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the effects on a success. I did miss that part.
But still.
So if you want any of them,
They have to
roll
make,
see
what,
if
a
they
20
succeed.
or 22?
All right,
DC
Braddock.
20
They're
wisdom.
going to...
There's a spell savant, one of the feats that I took, which lets me add +2 to any level spell, and then my proficiency to cantrips. That's why I told it is like a DC. I was actually wrong, by the way. I did the math. It's DC 23
Oh, I love it.
for told the dead.
They're going to try to trip you again.
Okay.
They got to hit you first. Nope, it's going to miss at an 18.
Mm-hmm.
Then they're going to be like, please, we just need Morium. And they're going to...
That's a problem for me.
and they take another swipe at you. Oh, that's a crit.
I am going to use my reaction,
Okay.
not to do the cloud one because I've already done that, but I'm going to use the runic shield I have and make him re-roll that attack.
All right. Fuck you. And they
I got you.
swipe
No, you
in,
don't. I just
and
lift my leg up.
they try to give you like a shove again to knock you down.
Okay.
Oh, does a 27 hit you?
No.
Okay, you just managed to like, as they like come to like football triangle tackle you. And that's all they're gonna do on their turn. Talani's turn, then Mort, then Terry.
Is that all of the ones who can attack me?
That's all he can attack you.
Oh.
Oh, he hasn't gone. You're right. He's out in the early part of the turn.
Okay.
The bear. Oh, I crossed the bear out, but he was brought back up. You're right, Mike.
Remind me how he was brought back up.
Excuse me, teacher.
The
Please
gorilla.
try to kick my ass.
Yeah, no problem.
Stop trying to
dirty
hit
20
me,
hits
hit
you,
me.
Braddock, from the one werewolf,
The dirty
and
one
a
is,
27 even misses you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So now the bear is going to come at you with his great axe. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a miss. As they got you all blocked in there. And now it's Talani's turn, then Mort, then Terry.
So these two are arguing.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
guy arguing?
she'll try.
Hippo. She's her v Hippo.
Okay,
Hippo
yeah.
was not arguing. It was
Yeah.
the 3 wolves, this guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4 are arguing.
Yeah.
Hippo is not arguing, so Hippo's free
Oh
game.
shit, okay.
The Hippo is her game.
So, in a rare moment, you guys see Talani, like, Dragon Ball Z style, like, goo, 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 with somebody, and, like, the muscles tense and the little shockwaves come out. And for the last one, like, she looks like she's just about to get them, and they throw her off. And that's all she can do on her turn.
Dang.
I know. Mort, it's your turn.
Mask Cure Wound. At a 6th level.
Counterspell.
Ha!
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
Still, you can't find out from fucking where.
Counterspell. Oh, yeah, I can't find it from where.
You can roll a perception.
I was about to say, we haven't really tried.
Sure. Nope. 4 on the die.
So that was counterspell. I was spell item. I'm assuming at least 6th level then.
It's a 5th level spell.
Well, he said that he casted it
And he just said he did
level.
at a 5th level.
a 5th level counterspell. So doesn't that mean you have to roll because his spell was higher than your counterspell?
Yeah, it'd be a DC 16.
17 on the dice.
Whatever.
I tried.
Fine!
That was fair.
Nope. Okay, well, there goes my 6th level spell slot.
It feels so good. Oh, God.
Cool.
I don't get to be, like, bad every now and then. It's like, I'm gonna make them bad.
So who's
tonight.
on death? Is Mari on death saves?
Oh, Mare is stabilized.
Stabilized.
So is Ron, but he's got 2 death saves.
Great.
Those are wiped out when he stabilizes.
Yeah,
okay.
death saves are
Yeah.
wiped out. So.
Alright, Terry, I'm very sorry. I don't like hitting kids, but did he still have concentration on his spells?
Yeah, he has concentration on heat metal right now. So if you do damage to
Did he do
him,
Call Lightning earlier?
yes,
Yeah.
he
He
did.
did do
Isn't
chain
that-
lightning.
Chain lightning.
Okay.
It's not a concentration.
I was thinking Call
Yeah.
Lightning versus Chain Lightning
Yeah.
versus Lightning Bolt.
But he's currently concentrating on heat metal right
Right.
now.
I'm gonna toll the dead on him and kind of give him a little bit of mental anguish. I need you to stop hitting your dad, please.
I just got done with this with Serbia.
Wait, what happened?
It's like I just finished up with all
Nat
this with
20.
Serbia.
Terry's like, no.
Understood.
Yeah.
Why does everyone hate their dads?
Wow. All right. What a great turn for Mort, folks. I'm at 1 HP, and
man.
everything I tried to do didn't work.
Welcome to Bruno, where your turn.
All right, Cassidy, you are going to take from heat metal. 18 fire damage reduced to 9.
Okay.
And then Terry is going to cast. Let me see here. This is one of the special ones. Kinda. I remembered I was here.
Can't wait to see what sort of high-level tricks this 10-year-old has.
Power word kill.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
Heat metal.
Ha! Mother! Ah! That's a nat 1. On the Constitution saving
This
throw.
is not going great for us.
All right.
TPK.
Rather it be on a saving throw than on an attack.
Don Wilkes would be so
All right.
proud of this.
This session brought to you by.
Epic and Violet.
Cassidy, this looks like a modified. You with your base arcana, you're just kind of like you see the kind of like way that they're tracing and like the spell circle that kind of forms before it forms. You're like, that looks kind of like Finger of Death, but you see the energy surge out has the tinge of like psychic energy as it waves at you.
Here we go.
I know. I'm sorry.
Is Finger of Death an evocation spell or is it necromancy? Probably necromancy.
I think it's
because it's gross shit.
Okay. I have the ring that lets me use counterspell, but only for evocation spells, and those don't come up as often as you might think.
You take 68 psychic damage.
Using the reaction for the absorb, so minus 10 on that one, so 58.
All right. And that's going to be Terry's turn. We're back to the top of order with Braddock. Okay. This is so much fun, you guys. I'm having so much fun.
One of us has to.
My plans never go accordingly.
No, it's fine. You've earned this.
Thank
All
you.
right.
You've earned more than standing there awkwardly
Braddock's
for a
gonna
turn.
sigh. Go after the bear.
Oh, he's like, I could do this all day, bro.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Mort
20.
has-
What?
Nat 20.
All right, he's down. He's got like 15 hit points. You do that like base out the gate.
Yeah, Mort has 1 HP, and it thinks he sees some scales, so I think that's probably why he's not at his A
Okay,
game right now.
I'm gonna go after the wolf.
Which
Get
wolf?
This one.
Okay.
These two are up. This one just came up.
21 to hit.
That hits him.
Yeah.
He's down.
Yep. I'm gonna go after the water buffalo.
Excuse me.
This is so messy. I love it. This is exactly what fighting a pack of animals would be like.
1t7 to hit.
That hits. Which one? The water buffalo?
Water buffalo.
Oh, Charlie.
I broke my trusty gun.
29 points of damage.
Okay, he's barely up.
I cast
Oh, man.
AK-47.
He's standing there. He's like
I will bonus action.
glistening
cleave.
with blood and sweat. Cow sweat, right? And that's just pigs and horses and hippos.
Bonus action, cleave.
And dogs.
Really, dogs sweat?
Do they?
I thought they just
No.
pant.
Yeah, that's why they pay.
That's why I got that confused. I thought they don't sweat. I thought we were talking about things that don't sweat.
No, there's only a few mammals that sweat other than us.
Yeah.
20 to hit the gorilla.
That just misses.
Okay. I was like, was there? I'm gonna use my ironic.
Damn it.
26.
That hits, fine.
36
Is everyone's
damage.
butt officially puckered? I hope so. Alright, you
36.
cut like through one of the chinks in the armor.
I will
Well,
go back.
I'm
swing.
basically dead at the moment, so my butt can't pucker.
Actually, it's starting to
It's-
open up all the way.
It's very loose, yeah.
It's
loose,
very loose.
loose butthole.
Swing at the water buffalo.
All right.
That will be a 24 to hit.
Alright, that hits.
That will be 30 points of damage.
He's
I will go back using my last attack
Motherfucker!
to swing at the gorilla.
Do you guys want to see how hard I worked on this fight?
Till the end.
I got notes.
And that will be a 28 to hit.
That hits the gorilla.
Magilla. 34
Alright?
damage.
Alright.
You want to go?
Yeah, no. And
You just want to run away?
roll me a persuasion.
25.
He kind of like steals himself and he's like, you don't understand.
Oh, I think I do. I think I'm going to cut her down, too.
So many of us thought that. And you can see him like straining and there's this like flicker trying to in his eyes and they finally like flash over. They just glaze over and he just kind of like starts to swing towards you. Alright. It's actually their turn. That would be exactly what it is. Nope, that's a miss. That's a miss. Does a 26 hit you right now?
No.
Okay. That last one's a miss as they kind of like turn their head to you. You can tell they're moving way more sluggishly than they did before. Now.
Kicked his ass 3 times. I kicked his ass
Oh,
3
man.
times. I kicked his ass once so far.
All right. If anybody were there to see this, next to Ron, the bushes seem to invisibly shuffle, and then 2 invisible footprints kind of set down in the grass as, just for a moment, a little hood kind of waves out of the way, and you can see almost like a chameleon eye looking around. And then a flash of a dagger, and Ron, somebody stabs you twice, and they back out into the grass.
You're dead.
And he's dead. The bats, I mean, they're still there. You keep their bodies there.
Oh, okay.
Because the bats are going to come down, and they can't do anything because they're so fucking high up. They got to spend their whole turn. I guess they could technically drop
Really
and
weird
start
watching
flying
a stabilized thing to suddenly die because it'd be like,
that's all they can do. The gorillas. Oh, he already did his attack. That's all they're gonna do. That's all they can do. The alpha's gonna turn to you, Cassidy. He's going to turn to you, Cassidy. He's going to look to Terreigh, kind of smile. Terry's going to make this look, and he goes, "Give him what for, kid?" And you guys see he reaches into his armor and pulls out something that you've seen previously. Not for a long time, but it's a portrait. And which basically operates as a sphere of teleport. Within a certain radius. And he picks it up and he smashes it right between Cassidy and Terreigh. As it winds up in Cassidy, you see your friends, and then this, like, it's almost like a melted candy cane of light swirls around you and Terreigh. And, you know, he looks at him, he looks at you with this smile, and it blips, and you and him are on top of a karst. I think that's what they're called. It's basically like a stone tower. It's like the shit in Dragon Ball that you see always popping up, you know, like the mountainy things. You're like on one of those. You can see there's like a Stonehenge-esque thing around you, a giant cauldron in the middle, a bunch of hags kind of sitting there, and you see Odessa kind of perched on one of the highest stones. And she's like, Moriums, should I say.
I like to think Jessica's there, just like,
I don't know him.
Yeah,
So glad you could join us for the call.
we're in the middle of combat. For you to think about, that'll.
Yeah, great.
It's actually, this is perfect. It's your turn before it cuts back to them. So you'll have enough time to basically do an action. You can see the camp your friends were at, like 200 feet below you. You can see it's nighttime. It's pretty. It's actually pretty if it weren't dire. But there's multiple hags. You can see there's what looked to be some sort of skeleton placed in the middle of a bunch of candles. And you can see that in front of Odessa there is something covered in like a rag, like a cloth of some sort. So I will give you an action where things, whether you just want to talk to her, whether you want to say something, we'll cut back to them, and then we'll, of course...
If I choose to do some talking, would that be an action? Or... Because, like, they're...
depends on how long.
Yeah, it depends on if you want to spend your whole turn talking with her, or you can, like, say something and then do something. So, like, if you want to say something real quick, yeah, like, hey... You fucking suck! Action! But you can't be like, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. You know, you can't give a whole dissertation. You don't have time to like make a statement, relay information, and then do an action, or you could spend your time kind of conversing.
I just ask a question. I just look at my son and I say, is this truly what you want?
Bad question.
Yeah.
You seem so interested in what I want now, Dad, and like the heat metal's still going. Yes. They're still concentrating on it, and Odessa like puts her hand down, and Terry looks, and he just kind of drops it. And he looks at you, and can see just like crackling with arcane energy. He seems almost like his hair's like Ghibli style, like standing on end.
Can I do an
Ghibli or Torian?
Can I do an Arcana check to see if he's under some sort of mind control?
Sure.
I already have advantage,
no longer
but
have disadvantage because he said he dropped the heat metal.
oh, you
Yes.
did? Okay, good. It's good.
It's good. Good. That's good.
That's good.
That's my boy. See.
Well, this one had a 19, so double 19s. So that is with the bonus. That's going to be 17. That is going to be a 42 on the Arcana.
All right. It doesn't seem to be on any.
23.
It seems to just be a really angry
I
kid
have
who's
a-
been.
I have an additional expertise bonus because of the badge thing, the abilities that we all got, and also I have +2 going to all of my skills because of magical
It's from
items.
his fragment that he made in the
Yep.
thingy thing.
So he doesn't seem to be under any mind control.
You seem to get confirmation, though, of your suspicion that he's accessing coven powers of a much more powerful spellcaster. But with that high enough roll, you do kind of ascertain that he has not made a full hag-like transformation, whatever that looks like for somebody of the male gender.
Is this a troll?
Right. So that would kind of be your turn.
I was gonna. Well, all I asked was there was something I was gonna do on my action.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
I was just gonna speak the command word for the Grave Ward armor that I'm wearing, and that will give me the effects of protection from evil and good and Death Ward.
So you're still wearing the armor? It appears next to you if you're already wearing armor.
No,
Doesn't
no,
appear
no.
He's
on-
not
no,
using his mystic.
I'm not making the mystic armor appear next to me. The Grave Ward armor.
Oh, you're affecting the... Okay, got it.
The Grave Ward armor has an effect where I speak the command word, and then for the next minute, I am under the effects of protection from evil and good and Death Ward.
Okay.
Can I still use a bonus action at this point?
That was talking with her.
Okay.
All right. And it clips back. As they disappear, the alpha turns to all of you and he goes, "As far as we're concerned, we could drop everything right now. Odessa will be finished by the time you reach her. We've done our part. We could part our ways."
What did they do with him?
Do they say this to me and can I like go?
You can hear he's saying this. The alpha's saying this big enough for you to hear. They all kind of like, as he says this, all the animals kind of like not drop their weapons, but like lower them. But you hear him kind of saying this in the echo of the night.
Can I see them?
Who?
No, I'm asking you, DM.
Yeah.
Can I see like the hill that the whole pot?
You can
and
see it
everything
up.
is on?
It's like I said, it's like 200, 250 feet up.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
you can see it.
Oh, okay.
You can see there's definitely like now that it's gotten dark during this fight, you can see there's definitely a fire going up there, but it's a ways away.
Are we in turn order?
What?
Are we in turn order?
It's paused right now. It's technically Sermia's turn.
Okay. I was gonna say, if it gets back around to me, let me know. I have things.
All right. Sermia, I don't know. What would she do? Would she fuck that, or would she be like, I think we should listen?
Knowing Sermia,
Sermia,
she
fuck
would
that.
say, so fuck that.
All right.
Unless
But
it
we're
says
also in a
something-
really, really bad way right now.
I forgot to go for that gorilla, but it's fine. She's going to... wait, it's plus 17, so that first one hit.
Plus 15.
Oh, I think that's still hit. The gorilla takes a knee as Sermia just like hacks down at him.
Really, I ask all the time, and no one ever takes a knee.
Hi. Ron Mare, you guys are figuring shit out.
Ron's dead.
I know.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
The
we're not
rhino
doing
is
shit.
going to disappear up into here. The croc is going to take a bite at you, or he's going to take a chomp at you. That's going to be a 21 to hit you, Mort.
Yeah, I'm down.
He's going to also...
He just bites me and then leaves.
Yeah, he just bites you and then leaves.
Just knocks Mort out and
Yep.
leaves. Ah!
Let me see.
Yes.
Did you have? No.
Yeah, I don't know the parry. I gave my parry up to Ron.
Yeah.
Because my armor gives me advantage on death saves.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, that's going to be 1 hit on Sermia. That's going to be 2 hits on Sermia.
Terry's out.
We'll just do the base damage. She takes 28 piercing silver damage from the werewolf. She already has lycanthropy. It's... all those guys are dead. The croc's gone. Talani, it's your turn. Shit.
Hippo V.
Yeah, Hippo V.
Hippo V.
Ooh, she's gonna...
Are you
gonna
having a hard
spend some
time with
shit.
asthma or possibly acid reflux? Have you tried Hippo V?
She just barely grapples the hippo, but she's gonna try and body slam them to make an opening here. We'll deal with the damage in a minute because he's not looking great, but he needs to roll a con save or be incapacitated. Ooh, that's cocked, but okay, he does make it. But he does look pretty fucked up. I think she's gonna do that to the alpha too. Grapple against him. He's got to roll a nat 20. Nope. Well, that's cocked, but nope. She grapples him, and she'll try. Yeah, that hits. His save, he definitely fails, actually. So the alpha is incapacitated. Mort,
Death save.
death save, please.
I do it again. No! I haven't to this because of my armor. The bulb die has fucked me once again. It's fail.
Okay. All right. Technically, Cassidy and Terreigh are out of this active turn order. Braddock, it is your turn.
Okay. Oh shit! I don't know. I don't know that Cassidy can take it.
I guess
Actually,
these guys have flown away.
I mean, I asked where did they go before I went down, but I don't think
I
anybody
wouldn't
responded to me.
Wouldn't you have been able to see the
I can't see.
magic?
I can't see them through the trees.
Yeah, there's a whole forest over there. He's only been able to barely hear things.
Yeah. I just heard we heard the fight's over, and then they kept swinging. Like if I actually had.
You probably actively heard Sermia say, "Fuck this."
Yeah. So here we go on the.
I love this die so much, but it rolls so
I know it
bad.
rolls so bad. I'm so sorry.
Consistently. Like, I need to stop using it. consistently.
28 to hit.
Okay.
God dang it. Where are the?
Ron, how do you feel about resurrection
Uh,
and not being a kitsune?
oh,
And that's what
interesting.
resurrection does. It brings you back, but as on a random generated table
Are you
of
dead,
races.
Dad?
Interesting.
26.
Ron, is that Dad?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
26 on the
A were
gorilla.
chameleon
I was
came out
stable.
of the bushes.
Yeah, I was stabilized, but then I got.
What'd you get? A 27?
26.
That hits.
Oh no, that was
Oh,
damage,
Okay.
on the gorilla.
I have ways to bring it back.
Yeah.
I just have to be alive, but like I can just do a regular raise.
Second attack is going to be a
Yeah,
19
whatever
to
works.
That
hit.
hits. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't.
Okay. Third attack will be a 26.
That hits. Oh, that's sweet damage, baby.
Unless I probably revivify before Ray's dead.
33.
I'm able to.
He hits a tree and kind of slumps down unconscious.
Okay.
Not necessarily bleeding out, but you can tell he's going to be out for like 20 minutes.
I'm coming, guys! And that be where I can effectively get with frickin' if this is all difficult terrain.
All right, then
Can move 2 squares.
these guys are all going to disengage, and they're going to retreat, kind of heading their own way into the woods.
Still shit talking each other though.
Into the woods.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening, everyone?
Oh, that guy's getting an out protect from Sirmia.
He's disengaged.
Oh,
They're all
he's-
using disengage on their...
Whatever.
They're all getting the fuck out of
It's
dodge.
not gonna stop her from swinging.
I know. She's still gonna just lop down a tree in anger.
Right.
Fuck this! I mean, he's incapacitated, but we're out of combat. He kind of comes out of it.
Do you want me to
And
finish
he's-
rolling death saves, or is
Yeah,
somebody
finish
gonna...
rolling death saves. Unless somebody gets to him and heals
I
him.
don't think
One
anybody
good
can
one.
get close enough.
Talani's right there.
Talani doesn't have the ability.
2 passes.
She
She
can
has
still
potions.
Yeah.
Three passes. I'm stabilized, but I'm not up.
Okay.
So Talani can just use one of her
She used a
potions.
full round action to give you a supreme healing potion.
Great. That's how much?
40.
Yeah.
40. Okay. I am going to immediately sprint over to Ron and revivify.
Oh.
So it hasn't been that long, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nice. You're back up, Ron.
1.
Yeah, man. Me too. Me too.
You hear from the mountaintop. You hear this, Cassidy. You hear Ron's.
Did anybody see where Cassidy went? Do we know where he went?
No.
I ping.
Braddock sees a fire up on the karst.
There's a thing up there. Guys.
I'm gonna pick. I'm
Yeah,
gonna ping.
ping,
I'm gonna ping.
Okay.
I ping for
Yeah.
neglecting child support.
It's not neglecting it.
On top of that
No.
mountain.
He's there.
Yes, it is, actually. Ignorance does not equal...
Yeah. So,
Does it?
he still needs. Mare still needs a revivify.
Mare...
He doesn't auto.
Oh, Mari's life forces.
But if one of them dies, the other one dies.
Well, wouldn't at that point then, if they share life force, if the one gets...
If one of them gets resurrected, then the other one would. That's how Dragon Ball did it.
No, that's how the Namekian Dragon Balls did it. The original Shenron cost 1 per on that.
No,
bit.
It wasn't because of the Dragon Balls. It was because
Oh, right.
Kami
It
chose to split
You're
himself
right. With
into-
Namek, it was 1 per ball. With not the
No,
American, Jesus
with
Christ.
not
With the
No, Kami and Piccolo specifically.
Kami and Piccolo specifically, because when they used the Dragon Balls to bring Piccolo back to life, his life force is tied to Kami's life force, so they both got brought back.
John.
I know. I'm just a big
John.
nerd.
No. He's the GM.
I know.
So what he says is right. So...
I can just cast another revivify if I need
Yeah.
to.
Fine, you do that. I'll think on that.
How about this? I'm gonna spend 2 third-level spell slots to cast revivify twice. I guess does it work on a dragon? What is the wording
it's a
of
creature.
revivify?
I think it's a
I
creature.
don't know.
I
It's
would
a
argue
creature
that
or
if it says
humanoid.
humanoid, because of their bond, you could use Revivify on Mare.
Okay, then yeah, I revivify both of them.
Okay. And do you guys have a way to
I love
heal
how
them
Mare
up
sounds more
quick?
like what a fox would sound like.
Do you guys have a way to heal yourselves up and them quickly?
I do not.
Sarmia would have lay on hands.
Sermi has lay on hands.
I
James
have-
has her bardics you guys could use.
I can do another.
Oh yeah,
mass
because
cure
you
wounds.
can.
I still have a
She
high
will allow
spell
them to
slot.
roll their hit dice to recover if she's doing that.
Yeah, she can do her bardic for people to heal up to your hit dice. But
How long has it
What
been?
do
How long has it been since? What event was it that ripped out Mari's rib cage?
that was Osnabrück.
That was the great
How long ago
Sharping.
was Osnabrück?
A month and a half.
Oh, great! So more than a week. I can pray real hard. I can divine intervention and use a 9th level spell.
Okay.
Let's try
See if it
that.
works.
Absolutely not, motherfucker. You.
After this, we'll button. Oh my god.
Grand. Gift of luck.
well-
What do I have? Bardic
Everything.
Inspiration? Probably.
Ronic.
Yeah.
Ronic.
Ronic is a D6.
Braddock.
Bardic is a
I know.
D10.
If you haven't used Braddock is not a
Did you already use some Talani's awe-inspiring?
session.
No, I haven't yet.
I have to actively use it, and I have
He has to activate it.
Ranic is what? A D6?
6.
So I have 2 D6s and then...
Talani's
Bardic
awe-inspiring is a
is
D6
is
as
a
well.
D10 for Bardic.
Yep.
I just have to get above a 20. And I have advantage on this, so... that is... 13 plus... Oh gosh, what the heck do I add to this?
6.
I mean,
No, 5.
I need at least a 7, and I have more than 7. Too.
Okay.
Which means I can... Sorry, I don't have my tablet. I can cast a 9th level spell. Sorry.
I mean, you can just use heal, I think, at that point, or whatever.
I can use mass heal, which is 700 HP. That I can
Damn.
use among all of us, but I do have to roll I have to pass a check to do that.
Okay.
Cast a 9th level spell.
Okay. What's the one where you don't have to roll, and how big is it?
I guess that depends on what my god says I can do, but I also have the option to deny that if I want to. And
So
they're
what do you
also
pray to
mad at
them?
me last I check. They're mad at me last I check.
Yeah, who do you appeal to?
La Muerta, she's nice.
Okay, what do you ask her?
Trying to wipe out a
What you doing?
Hey girl, you up?
Yeah.
Shit, I cast a 9th level spell for that.
Sorry.
Approved.
The fire all starts to feel a little warmer as he connects with La Muerta.
So I can either propose something or make a DC 19 check for a 9th level spell.
How hard is it for you to make a DC 19 right now?
It's DC 19.
What do you add, if anything?
It just says an ability check using my spellcasting ability, which would be, what, plus 10 for me?
So you have a higher than 50% chance.
I have a higher than 50% chance. And
Gift a luck it.
I think, yeah, I have a second, I'm going to use a second gift of luck. What's the Braddock inspiration?
It's a D6.
I haven't used my Braddock, so I'm going to just risk it.
Try to roll 9th level.
Spell. I got 2 nat 20s! So I cast the spell.
Is that the Zabalba D6?
No.
Okay.
Never.
Never. Hey, I'm just saying.
I make a very silly request.
Yeah, I can just cast any 9th level cleric spell.
Yeah.
I don't have to choose.
No, it can be
Yeah.
heal. I actually want it to be for a very specific reason, and here's what I want you to do. Please bring everyone back up to full HP.
And then just give you the rest of the
Exactly.
Oh, so you just have an ungodly
Amount of temp HP.
Is that how heal works? Does it
No,
push
it's
over?
how my thing works, because any heat HP that I get healing points becomes temp HP. So even if I
Okay.
max, I will still get
It
that in
goes
temp
over.
HP.
Alright, we got to see what Jelani was at. We might have to figure out those specific
Yeah,
numbers
we can figure that out
next week.
Yeah.
Because I don't know exactly what Surmia was at beforehand, or Talani. Everybody took a little bit of a bruising. Mari and Ron. Mari specifically has got a pretty big hit point pool.
Surmia was at full health.
Surmia
when
was
this-
at full health.
Yeah.
But they still took some damage. You guys end looking up at the karst will open with Cassidy at the Coven Call circle, and we'll see what all this rigmarole was all about.
I'm assuming there was a limited range on that. That spell would not be able to hit
Only
me.
60 feet.
Nah.
Yeah.